Okay, in this video, we're going to look at the gain utility plugin. And the gain utility plugin just is going to help us to get our projects ready for more of the mixing. And we're going to be able to move all of our fader knobs to equilibrium, which is at 0 dB. And once you have your rough mix ready to go, and you've got things colored and organized and all that, and let's say that this is the rough mix that I want. And so I'm pretty happy with how it sounds. And so as I look across all of my faders there, in their particular places, but I want to go ahead and move them all back to 0 or equilibrium, so that later on when I'm doing some mixing, then I always know that attenuating the sound by 1 dB will always be 1 dB. But when they're in different places, then I move it this far, and it's going to be different than if I move this one the same distance, because they're starting in different places. So I'm going to move them all to 0 dB using this gain utility plugin. And so here's the gain plugin, and it's under utility and gain, and you can see that I've placed them pretty much all the way across. And the way that it works is I'll open up the gain plugin, and it looks like this. There we go. And what else the gain plugin has is it has an invert, so you can phase invert your files or your waves. But this starts off at exactly 0 dB, and so I'm going to look at this fader, and the fader is at negative 7.6. Okay, so this is the fader. This is how many dBs that was read by the dB reader, and so this is at negative 7.6. So what I'm going to do is go here, and I'm going to type in a negative 7.6. There, and so that moves it down a little bit. And then what I do here is I go back to this fader, and I make it go to equilibrium. Now it's at exactly the same dB level as it was before. And I'll do the same thing here. This is also negative 7.6, so I have to access that gain plugin. There it is. And this one's also at negative 7.6. And then I move it up to equilibrium. And so once you have all of these faders all the way across at equilibrium, then you're done. And then you're ready to start mixing, hopefully. Okay, so when you're all finished using your gain, you'll notice that all of my faders are now at equilibrium all the way across. And my levels will be consistent with what they were before. And so let's check that out. Make sure my levels are about the same. Okay, excellent. And that's how you use your gain. And it's going to help make more accurate and more efficient mixing. If the shoe don't